A very warm welcome to PCE Instruments, your manufacturer of test and measuring instruments for industry, trade and research.
Hello and welcome. I have brought you the PCE-UCD 100, a device with an easy-to-read 10.1-inch TFT display, which is suitable for material testing with ultrasonic sensors in concrete to determine where there are cracks, where there are cavities in the concrete. You can see from the display that it is very easy to operate, and, above all, we can display and analyze the data immediately when we are outside, when we are at our measurement object. And I can start a measurement. So this is about testing the strength of the concrete, and I start this measurement. And you can see, you might also hear a ticking sound, and you can also see that measured values are coming in at the top of the display. These readings are now coming from these two probes that I'm holding here. And of course, we don't have the opportunity to test a large concrete pillar here in the studio. So this is a demonstration setup that doesn't produce any really meaningful measured values, but it's certainly still valuable for demonstration purposes. If I now hold the two probes onto the stone here, we can see that corresponding curves appear on the image. I take them away again, and the curves disappear. And that's also what we see on the right. The device helps us with this, so it shows us this. The opposite test mode is there, i.e., on opposite sides. There are other test modes that we can set, depending on what we need, depending on what requirements we have on site. But that's not all this device can do. When I switch off these probes and end the measurement here, we go to the main menu. And there it also asks us whether we want to save it or not. I say I don't want to save the measurement. If we go down here to the item for the width detection of cracks, we get this menu. And I click here or press preview here. And now we can see, yes, it almost looks like a map. This image, the camera pans over here. This image comes from this module. From this camera, which is connected to the device, which is a very detailed, so you see, the camera is illuminated. And this camera now provides a very detailed image of the surface of our concrete. With this camera, it is possible to look at the crack depth and the crack width in detail. This detector comes with a coupling gel. And this is very important so that our sensors have good contact with the concrete, with the material, and in the way that the connection is guaranteed. It has 8 gigabytes of built-in memory for the measurements that we have made. It has a USB interface down here for data transfer and to be charged. The device comes with a built-in rechargeable battery, but it can also be operated with an external power supply. And it has a measurement interval of 0.05 to 409.6 microseconds, with a resolution of 0.05 microseconds. And it can induce various test voltages, from 120 volts to 1000 volts. And all this with a measurement range of plus, minus, up to 1.6 million microseconds. In other words, the PCE-UCD 100 is a real professional device that can be used universally. That's it for today.
Discover and order the latest measuring and test equipment now on www.pce-instruments.com.